Hello, thank you for joining me. This is a wrist reset. We're going to play with this a few different ways. You're going to start on your hands and your knees. This is Nona. She's assisting with the wrist reset today. All right. So from your hands and your knees, I will see if I can get an orientation where Nona is not located. You are going to peel the heels of your palms off the ground. Lower the heels of your palms down. Now you have choices with your setup. If you're like, my wrists cannot do that, you can totally shift your weight back a little bit and do it from here. If you're like, oh, my wrists totally have this, you can adjust your weight forward and do it from here. If you're some sort of expert hand balancer and you're working on things, you can shift your shoulders forward of your wrists and do it from there. So see what works best for you. And you're just lifting the heels of the palms so the arms stay straight. And then from there, you're going to go ahead and sit your hips back towards your heels, interlock your fingers, and just make a circle with your knuckles. Now, you'll notice as I do this that I am actually drawing a circle with my knuckles. My shoulders are staying relaxed. Nona. Yes, she agrees. Reverse the direction. Oh, boy. And go ahead and release that down. From here, you're going to come into a seated position with your feet flat on the ground, bottom on the ground. You're going to lift your hips up a little bit. I like to take my fingers so that they point away from each other. You can also take your fingers so they point straight back. See what works best for you. Just make a little circle right around your wrists. As you do that, pay attention to how the weight is shifting, what it feels like in your fingers, what happens when you shift left, what happens when you shift right, what happens when you go forward, what happens when you go back. And release there. From there, you're just going to shake your wrists out. You're going to turn back over onto your hands and your knees. You're going to begin walking your hands back as your knees come off the ground. And then walk your hands forward again. As you do this, I want you to see if you can feel the wrist peeling off the ground. So you're just paying a little bit of attention to what it feels like when you transfer your weight. On this next one, you're going to stay with your hands pretty close to your feet, and you can just slide your fingers up your thighs, slide your fingers back down. Feel, and then maybe slide your fingers forward a little bit. Slide your fingers back, slide your fingers up, slide your fingers back down. Just feel the sensation, the pressure in your fingers. Stay upright. Take your feet wide and your heels turned in. So you're in this horse stance position. You're going to claw your fingers in. Then you're going to reach your fingers out and wide. Claw your fingers in, throw a ball. Reach your fingers out and wide. One more time. Claw your fingers in. Reach your fingers out and wide. Bring your feet back together. Stand for a moment. Feel the energy in your fingertips. Imagine that there is a lot of space between your hand and your forearm. Go ahead and open your eyes. As always, if you found that practice useful at all, please like, share, subscribe. These are concepts from both my book, Body, Mind, Movement, and my upcoming book, Spinal Intelligence. So check those out. Spinal Intelligence is available for pre-order now, actually. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you.